Oh shit. Last night I was really bored, and I done my G.I. Joe top 10. And then somebody left a comment, say, hey, why don't you do, which I wanted to do Cobra too, but I didn't finish it last night because it got kind of late. Usually I'm in bed by 10. For some reason I was up till midnight last night. Wait, what is this? I think it's Greg Filipino 3701. He wanted to see me do Cobra. Hey man, this is for you, Greg. But anyway, I wanted to do one anyway. Like I said, I just got last night, and I was like, man, I can't go to bed. Let's get us a drinky poo in. Always gotta have a drinky poo. Hence the name, beers and toys. Yeah, that'd be called pure nonsense and bullshit. That's what it ought to be called. I crack myself. Anyway, I'm gonna show. I'm just gonna do these. These ain't really my, but just these troops right here. I need to see if I can. Sorry, and itch my nose. To me, these trooper guys right here, man. If you remember, look, they always. These just look freaking cool. I just want to throw them in there real quick. Just give them a little get the Cobra Trooper guys love, because they get treated like crap, Poor guys. But anyway. They should have joined the evil terrorist organization anyway, so maybe I don't feel sorry for them. Little ruffians. Man, I don't know what my deal is. I've got problems. Don't get me started. Okay. Let's stop with all the nonsense. Let's go the Cobras real quick. I've tried to set these out of the way, but I've done it the worst way possible. Really, like I said, once again, like I said, this is the same with the man, they're just so good. I was looking at them all go, man. I'm just like, man, this one looks good, this one, I mean, there's a lot of the dreadnoughts, man, are Ripper and Buzzer, and man, and Zorana, man, they look good. They're cool. And then, like I said, most of the troop builders. But anyway, we'll go with these guys here. So you got to have one, you got to have the other one. Which I guess is, like I said, these are Zaymon, Humont. Like I said, I don't know. One's got a scar on its face and everything. I can't tell you which one's which, but I mean, those are awesome, man. I mean, them are straight off the cartoon, straight off the old toys. I think these guys, I have them, like I said, he's really loose, but both, I've kind of heard stories of people saying they got them out and messed with them and then they broke. Not these figures, but some of them. But there's Zaymont and Zaymont, Tomont. Good Lord, I couldn't get that out. I don't have a stand, and I've got them guys on my Cobra Ferret. So then we'll go this one. I didn't get the chair, but I love this one, man. It's the Pantor. That one's freaking awesome. I mean, it looks just like I said, I know I've said this 1,000 times. Looks just like the cartoon. Looks the old toy. But man, he's awesome too. That looks so cool. I mean, when that came on there, I remember that being a big deal when that came out. You had a chariot and everything, and he was like the new kind of leader, and this I command, or this I obey, or something, or this I command. I think it was this I command, I do believe. Okay. I kind of went through these a little bit, so these might hopefully get this video done a little faster. Then we got this cat, man. Always loved him too. Like I said, that looks just like he was always on the cartoon, always, always going between Cobra Commander and Zartan, I think it was. He was always, whoever gave him more money. Yeah. Why am I drawing a blank on his name? Like I said, once again, my memory is not good. Copperhead. There you go. He always had that little, was it the water moccasin or something like that? He's got a little floppy, flimsy too in the ankle department. Huh, man. So he's got to stand so he can actually stand up. Like I said, we got Copperhead there. Let's see who else we got here. Speaking of, going back and forth between, well, he's totally stuck on something here. What is going on? Then we got Zartan. Oh, yeah. I always thought Zartan had long hair. But, man, that don't look like, just like I said, just like the cat did, off the cartoon. And then I bought some stands one time, and they were not the right stands. And and they got one peg. And Zartan, anyway, that looks just like Zartan off the cartoon. I mean, all these do, man. They are, like I said, I know I sound like a broken record, but that's why I'm basing this off, man. How much they look like the figure or the characters off the cartoons. The figures look like those. They're pretty spot on. But a lot of them look perfect, man. That's why I really like these troopers, like the blue troopers that were always on the cartoon. Like I said, these are like the ones I always kind of remember. Was the Cobra soldiers that were the blue. Like I said, really, man, I could pick any of these right now and go in any order. I mean, we'll go him. Gotta have Storm Shadow, like I said. You don't get any better than that. They just, it looks like, he was off the cart. Man, it just looks like they just picked him right off the freaking TV screen, and put these guys here. And we'll go, I love this one too, because I think this looks, spot on, man. Looking like the Baroness, or you can hear her screaming, Beautiful figure, man. It's awesome. And then we're gonna go this guy here, Destro. Like I said, can't go wrong with that one, man. That's an iconic character, Destro. You just don't miss that. You get the big chrome dome head and, my dear Cobra Commander. That's awesome, man. That looks good. See if he'll stand. I think he lost his stand too. I think when I took them off, every one of the stands fell off their feet. I don't even know how they're standing up on my shelves. When I picked every one of them up, half the stands fell off, all of them. And then this one right here, man, I love this one. I got Torch here. Like I said, really, man, I could have got any of the Dreadnoks. Because there's Ripper and Buzzer too, man. And Zorana, they pulled them right off the cartoon too. It's really kind of hard. Like I said, I gotta pull all of them down here, to be honest with you. Gosh, they look cool, man. God, yeah. But yeah, I couldn't be more happier with these guys. That's one reason. Like I said, when I started, I wanted to. He's not gonna stand up. I wanted to go and collect the original ones, which I do have some. I didn't even know they had these out. I don't know how I found these, because when I go, man, I'm gonna start collecting toys, and I started thinking about G.I. Joe and He-Man and Voltron and all the cartoons I watched. I started looking into getting a collection going, and I knew I wanted to do G.I. Joe and stuff like that. But these ones here just kind of when I started collecting, I was trying to get like, maybe I'll get a G.I. Joe guy this time, then I'll get a He-Man guy this time, and a Thundercat and a Mask and Voltron and whatever else I had. I think it's Thundercats, Star Wars. I was like, I'll just get this one, then I'll get then I just went crazy with the G.I. Joe. When I first I got Snake Eyes, and then I can't honestly tell you now. Then I just went crazy. I love these things when I first started getting them. Like, man, these look so cool, and that's one reason I started collecting these and didn't go collect the little 3 3/4 guys, man. Because like I said, if you remember the 3 3/4 guys, if you're my age, like I said, I'm going to be 51 tomorrow. Man, they had no detail in them. They were just the faces. I mean, all of them could have went for, you know. But you can only do so much, you know, with them. I mean, you can only do so much. I'm sorry. Oh, wait a minute. I'm talking. Hey, cut that out. I'm going to have to edit that. But anyway, okay, so this is my first one. I've got Rambo in there. This is the one I think's the coolest out of all of them, though. This Cobra Commander. I love this one. When this one came out, man, I hit pre-order so fast. I figured they would sell out on them. I love that. The shiny mask on him. Just everything about that thing is bam. Cobra Commander. That's freaking awesome. Like I said, I love all these. Like I said, I really could have, man. I could have pulled. I'm sitting there looking at them now. I could have pulled any of them off here, man. Really, because like I said, Ripper and Torch or Ripper and Buzzer and Zorana, man, them ones are awesome, man. I'm trying to think who else is up there. I mean, they just, yeah. It was kind of hard to pick. Like I said, I know I'm making it more of a drama queen, but it really is. It's not that big of a deal, but man. But like I said, this excites me. You know, like I said, I'm kind of this is what I do. That's why when I started doing this, it's the reason I wanted to collect toys, because it makes it. I think it's cool. Like I said, when I was a kid, man, I always wanted everything. I wanted all the toys, but you know, my parents, we didn't have it. And then there's like a bunch of us in my family. I've got 5 brothers and I've got 4 sisters. So, you know, my parents just couldn't go out and just buy me everything. I wasn't a only child, spoiled brat. That's for damn sure. You know, we had a lot of people to buy for and feed. But anyway, you know, but I still had a great childhood. Like I said, I know I said this before, man, we played in the woods and ran the barn and woods and up and down the road on our bikes, man. We would. But anyway, that's my top 10. I think it was top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's my top 10 Cobras. Like I said, it's my opinion. But like I said, I know it's not a big deal, and I'm making it bigger at what it is. But like I said, this is my passion. I love this. I mean, I don't know if anybody's watched my toy room. I've got several things. It grew pretty quick. A lot of went into this. But man, I love it, man. Like I said, when I started buying these, man, I fell in love with them. They're just cool. And like I said, it's kind of dumb to think a 51-year-old man's this excited about toys, you know. But hey, it makes me happy. You know, there's not too many things in life that you can anymore. This seems like everything's just, you know, everybody's so down in the dumps and depressed over everything all the time. Everybody's fighting over freaking everything. Everybody's worried about what everybody else is doing. Who cares? I'm one of the people, I don't care what you're doing. As long as you leave me alone and don't force me to, you can believe whatever you want. If you wanna, you know, I'm not even gonna say, because I'm not gonna get myself into it. Like, oh yeah, I just don't care what anybody does. It's your business how you live your life. This is how I want to live mine. I want toys. Is it a waste of money and a waste of? Yes, it's a complete waste of money. I'm not even gonna lie. But like I said, I love this stuff. It's my money. I've worked all my life to have the things I have, and you know. But anyway, I'm rambling. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. Yeah, love it, man. Love these guys. All right, peace out. See you.